Have you ever met someone and your brain instantly goes, "Oh no. I'm about to be weird about this person." You don't even know their middle name. But suddenly they're living rent-free in your head. Their name makes you smile. Their text makes your heart race. That's lust. And before you judge yourself, lust is normal. It's human. It's your brain saying, "I'm drawn to you." It can feel exciting, electric, addictive. But here's the problem. Lust moves through stages. And if you don't recognize what stage you're in, you might mistake intensity for love, or chemistry for compatibility. So let's break down the 4 stages of lust, and how to tell if you're building something real, or just getting dragged around by your own nervous system. Stage 1. Initial attraction. This is the spark. Maybe it's their voice, the way they laugh, the way they walk into a room like they belong there. And suddenly your brain goes, "Hello, new favorite person." Your body reacts before logic catches up. You feel warmer, more alert, more alive. But here's the truth. A spark doesn't mean you're compatible. It doesn't mean they're safe. And it definitely doesn't mean soulmate. It just means your brain noticed something rewarding or novel. Ask yourself, am I attracted to who they actually are? Or the version of them I started building in my head? Because sometimes, the fantasy is louder than the facts. Stage 2. Infatuation. If attraction is the spark, infatuation is the fire. This is where things get intense. You replay conversations. You reread texts. You analyze their tone like you're decoding secret messages. A fast reply feels euphoric. A slow reply feels catastrophic. Your brain is chasing dopamine. And uncertainty makes it worse. When you don't fully know someone, your mind fills in the blanks. You assume their intentions. You imagine their depth. You create a whole character from limited information. At this stage, the person you like is part real and part projection. And that's where things can get dangerous. Stage 3. Peak intensity. This is the climax of lust. Emotionally, physically, mentally. Desire isn't subtle anymore. You want to impress them. Secure them. Make sure they don't disappear. And this is where boundaries start bending. You ignore red flags. You excuse behavior you normally wouldn't tolerate. You prioritize their validation over your own comfort. Because at peak lust, your brain isn't thinking long-term. It's thinking relief. Relief from uncertainty. Relief from wanting. Relief from not knowing where you stand. If it's mutual and healthy, this stage feels thrilling. If it's inconsistent or one-sided, it feels like anxiety disguised as passion. So ask yourself, am I choosing this person? Or reacting to the intensity of wanting them? Stage 4. Clarity. Eventually, the fog lifts. The adrenaline settles. The fantasy softens. And now, you can actually see them. Not the highlight reel. Not the potential. Not the version you imagined. The real person. This is where lust either fades or transforms into something deeper. You start noticing. How do they handle conflict? Do their actions match their words? Do I feel safe? Do I feel respected? Do I feel emotionally regulated around them? For some connections, clarity brings disappointment. The attraction was real, but the compatibility wasn't. For others, clarity brings something better. Attraction that's grounded, mutual, emotionally safe. Here's the key difference. Lust pulls you in with intensity. Clarity lets you decide with awareness. Lust is about desire. Clarity is about choice. And knowing the difference can save you from a lot of emotional whiplash. So now I'm curious. Have you ever noticed yourself moving through these stages? Or maybe realized you were stuck in one longer than you expected? Understanding lust doesn't mean suppressing it. It means learning how your mind and body respond to attraction, so you can choose connections that feel exciting and emotionally safe. Because when you can tell the difference between intensity and intimacy, you stop chasing the high and start building something real. If this resonated, like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and tell me, which stage have you experienced the most? Take care of your heart. We'll see you next time.